video, I'm going to share with you a tool that I have trained in, and it is a technique that helps you to completely rebalance your nervous system. Whenever you are experiencing any form of worry or distress or feeling insecure, your brain actually registers this as a threat. And it can hold on to a memory of any form of trauma that your brain perceives as trauma, and for a lifetime. So I have trained in a technique called the havening technique, and this short little video is just an introduction to how you can use havening, which originally was called the amygdala depotentiation technique, because it literally depotentiates certain cells within the amygdala to release this trauma, to release this stress from the brain and from the nervous system. So what I'm going to do is just talk you through and show you the technique that you can use on a daily basis with any sort of day-to-day, moment-to-moment stresses, worries, concerns. So I thought I'd share with you how I actually used it myself this week when I was actually feeling really overwhelmed with life. Feeling overburdened, feeling guilty that I wasn't spending enough time with my daughter and my family, feeling resentful of other people because they seem to be spending more time with their families at the moment. As I'm recording this, it is May 2020 in the UK, and we are in lockdown because of COVID-19 pandemic. So, and I have been working probably harder than ever. So I got myself into a real state of overwhelm emotionally. I was very reactive. I was not just on the verge of tears, I was actually in tears quite a few times this week. So what I decided to do was to practice what I teach, and this is why I'm a teacher, because I utilize this wisdom for myself as well. I have to do that. And I just realized that I'd got into this very reactive pattern. One of my patterns, I'm being completely and brutally honest with you now, is to be a victim. It's oh, poor me, woe is me, nobody knows how hard it is to live my life, nobody knows how hard I work, etc, etc, etc. It is a pattern, and I know it's a pattern, and it will rear itself every now and again, and this week is one of them. So what I do to actually calm my nervous system down, to calm Amy down in my head, my little danger diva, is I speak to Amy and I tell her it's okay. Thank you so much for showing me that there's a possible danger, but actually it's just a perceived threat. It's not real. And all I need to do to actually physiologically calm myself down is to practice something that changes my brainwave state. Now, your brainwaves actually are electric currents, and when you're really stressed and overwhelmed and in anxiety, then your brainwave state is extremely fast and erratic. And when you're feeling really calm and really relaxed and you feel completely content with the world, your brainwave state can be much slower and much more regular. So to get your brainwave state into a place of feeling easy, feeling calm, feeling content, feeling relaxed, all you need to do is, first of all, just stroke down your arms. So you start at your shoulders. I tend to put a little hug in there as well because your brain doesn't know that the hug that you are giving is from yourself. It just responds to the sensory touch and the feel. and you literally just stroke down to your elbows and back down again. So don't go up and down, just downward movements. And you just need to do this just in a nice rhythmical way. And what this will do is it will actually send delta brainwave frequencies into your brain, into your nervous system, and it will actually calm it down. Now, I'm not going to explain the full science behind it in this short video because we haven't got time. What I want to do is give you the actual practical technique so that you can practice it and see for yourself what a difference it makes. If you then want to find out more about it, you can actually find out details on the Havening Technique website, or you can obviously speak to me about it, message me. So just literally doing this stroking will calm your amygdala down. Now, there's other ways of stroking. Now, during times of COVID, we don't tend to touch the face, but touching the face, stroking the face across here, across here, across here, across here is a really, really good way of calming down those brain waves, those biochemical brain waves. And the other way is just this way. Just literally nice and slowly stroking the palms of your hands. Now, while you're doing this, what I did this week was, as soon as I recognised my old patterns and my reactivity, I just started to sort of tell myself that's what I was doing. So I literally just sat there for a few minutes and said all the feelings that I was actually feeling. So I was feeling guilty. I'm feeling guilty. I'm feeling really resentful. Feeling resentful of others. I feel like I'm comparing my life to theirs. That's okay. Guilty. Just feeling really, really guilty. Resentful. Overwhelmed. Really overwhelmed, over emotional, reactive, extremely reactive, guilty. Guilty keeps coming up. Guilty. Just feel really guilty. Spending too much time working and not enough time with my family. It's just a guilt that I'm feeling, and that's okay. That's okay. And as you do this and you acknowledge and accept how you feel, this in itself helps the mind to put some distance between you and those feelings. You're not owning it as much, you're not absorbing it. But what you're doing is you're helping the brain and the mind to process all of this. And then when you're ready and it feels right, you can change the words. And you can say things like, it's all okay. Everything is as it is meant to be. I am happy. Maybe I'm not happy. Maybe I'm just okay. Maybe I'm just okay. Maybe this is all I need to do. I'm okay. Yeah. I can feel calm. I can feel peaceful. I can feel good. What if I didn't need to feel so overwhelmed? What if it's okay to feel guilty? What if it's okay to feel resentment towards others? It's just a human emotion. It's just a feeling. It's okay. And when I do this, there's just this natural breath that comes with it. And of course, when we breathe nice and deeply into our diaphragm, that also connects us to our vagus nerve. And that vagus nerve is a wonderful method of telling our brain that we're feeling safe when we're breathing. So just finish off with any words of affirmation that you want to say. I'm feeling much more relaxed. I'm feeling like I can do this. I'm feeling like I can cope. And I'm feeling like it's okay to relax. And I'm feeling like, you know what? I am a good mom. And it is okay. I am enough. And I think that guilt is always there in that not feeling good enough. Your time is being split between everybody and wanting to fix everybody else's situations. And that's okay. That's okay. And when you feel ready, you can just stop. And I tend to sort of just finish off with my hands and do that. Now, what I've given you is only a very, very small snippet of the Havening technique of amygdala depotentiation. There is a lot more to it. There's a lot more that we can do to actually eradicate trauma memories. And it's a longer process than what I've shown you just. What I've just shown you is a way to calm down the nervous system when you need to. And I've started, excuse me, itchy nose, always do on video. I've started to do it in the shower in the morning. So to start my day off, today is going to be a great day. Today I'm going to be focused. Today I'm going to be clear in my mind. Today I'm going to connect well with other people. I'm going to have good communication. All the things that you want to sort of set the intention for the day. So that is a wonderful, wonderful practice that helps you to practice presentism. And I hope that you practice it and that it helps you during this time. If you've enjoyed this video, then I would highly recommend you check out the courses that we have available at the moment. On the Big Happiness website, you will find links to any courses that we've got available. Two that I would highly recommend to you are one, Hardwiring Happiness. That is a 7-day experiment into learning how you can start to hardwire your brain and your nervous system for happiness. It is jam-packed with tools, with techniques, with knowledge, with the science of self. So that's number one. Number two, if you fancy a deeper dive and a much more experiential experience, then I would recommend Boost to you. Now, Boost stands for Biohacks to Optimize and Organize Self-Exploration and Transformation. Basically, it's about helping you to build real resilience amid fear and uncertainty. So if you're ready to make sense of your thinking, your behaviors, your negative patterns, those patterns of protection that I like to call them, then Boost would be a good place for you to go and explore yourself. So have a look at the links and I hope to see you there.